fans, this is Charles Tyler again. I'm back in the scene, doing once again, my video tutorials as usual on trying to keep the brothers updated on everything in life, or at least life according to me. Today I'm doing this video in response to the movie documentary Frustrated Black Men in Brazil. I agree, if I get his, forgive me if I got his name a little slipped up there. But I wanted to get, my interpretation of what the video is all about and, why brothers should travel, okay? Why brothers are traveling, good brothers, okay? They're getting their passports and they're rolling out. And, I just wanted to, you know, just put it out there, just to let the brothers know why we do what we do, why the movie itself went the way it went, and the message that it was giving. Okay, and in my view is that today's African American families being ripped apart. All right, black men in particularly, at least a good black man is being pushed away. All right, he's been basically replaced with a hood rat. So what brothers are doing these days is we're traveling to other foreign countries and we just find a much more different black woman. Okay? Because once again, as I say in my videos, I love black women. Okay? There will never be no different. But African American women, I lost faith in. Okay? You know, and I have to do what I have to do as a man. Okay? And as you can see, I did find happiness in the arms of another black woman, but in another country. All right, and that was some happy times, and still is. You know, but like I said, a good black man has to do this. They have to travel, because nowadays is either if you don't do this, or you know what has been told to me is that you're going to have to put your swag game on there. You have to be somebody else to an African American woman in this country. Otherwise, she won't want you. She'll put you through hell. Good black men in this country of the USA finish last. Keep in mind, in the USA, outside of this country, it's a different world. All right, it's a different view. The thug is just that, a thug, and he gets pushed to the back of the bus. Okay, he doesn't get picked over a good man. Okay, a good man always comes first, not these thug hood rat criminals out here today that these black women seem to worship, seem to run behind quick. I'll even give you a prime example. One time, about a couple of years back, I met up with this girl, I knew a while, all right, and I told her, I said, look, why don't you and I go out on a date? I'll take you on the Spirit of Philadelphia. We have a good time. Something like that. I treat you like a lady should be treated. You know what she told me? She said, Tyler, nothing personal, but I can't see myself going out with you. I said, well, why? What's wrong? She said, well, it's not, you yourself. It's just that you're not my type. I like guys who have criminal records. Criminal record. I mean, not criminal records, she said. She said, I like guys who have records. So I kind of knew where this was going. So I said, what do you mean? Got a record contract, a rapper, singer, something type of thing? I'm not that talented enough, in other words? No, it's more or less is that I like guys with criminal records. I froze right there. I said, are you serious? And then I caught myself and I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm not your type. Okay? All right, because I don't have a criminal record. All right, I won't have a criminal record. Okay, but that is so, what used to be a common black woman is starting to become a typical black woman here in America. All right, they want a hood rat. They want a guy that, what they say, keeps them guessing. Nice guys don't keep them guessing and don't, turn them on. Okay. And the end result is that the women always wind up with a bad situation and then complain about it. Well, shucks, there ain't no good black men out here. when it's good black, you just kick one to the curb because he didn't have a criminal record. You just kick one to the curb because he didn't have a bunch of baby mamas all over the city. You know, you just kick one to the curb because he was a good black man who's trying to live the American dream, who just wants a wife. But you wanted a hood rat boy, a bad boy. And you know, when people bring that terminology about the bad boy and what I call the bad boy syndrome out, I point out to the ladies, you want a bad boy. Key word, boy. I'm a good black man. Key word, man. So what you want, a boy or a man? If you want a boy, you're gonna get exactly what you want, a boy. Someone who's not responsible, hasn't matured enough to be responsible, who hasn't grown up as a man yet. Okay, so you're gonna get the end results. You're gonna get a boy that runs around and has sex with a bunch of women, leave a bunch of bastard children all over the city and everything like that. You know, which is just no more than creating another cycling of the bad situations that are going on in the U.S. and the black communities that are dragging us down. Okay, all right. Or you can go with a man. Now, a man is one who's reached that point of responsibility. He's going to take care of his kids. He's going to go out and make sure that he's going to mentor his children. He's going to take care of you. All right? He's only going to be with you. Okay? He's going to take care of his household. Okay? And everything like that. All right? Because that's what a man is supposed to do. At least that's the way I was brought up. Okay? But today's African American woman rather, doesn't want that. They turn away from that. And when guys like me come out and speak against it, oh, you're a bitter black man. You know, and then I tell them, okay, well, fine. I'll just go and I'll start dating foreign women. Oh, now you're a sellout. Okay, you're Uncle Tom. Well, that's the truth. And black women can't handle the truth here in the U.S. In their minds, they are always right. Their decisions are always perfect, all right? But the end result is always bad, okay? So, you know, but you can't tell them that. As far as they're concerned, that thug is a man, okay? That thug is, you know, so going back to frustrated is now you have black men traveling to foreign countries like Colombia, Brazil, Barbados, the Dominican Republic, you know, and they're finding happiness, you know. Yeah, yes, we're transient. Yes, you know, some of these women may even be only into us because we're Americans, because we may even give them a chance to come to the U.S. What I've learned is that some of the women down there don't even want to come to the U.S. because they don't want to be exposed to African American women who would turn them in the wrong direction. Some of them like keeping to their culture. All right, and I respect that. You know, and you know, and particularly my stomping ground has been mainly Brazil. I consider Brazil, and particularly Rio de Janeiro area, my second home. All right, see, you know, down there, those women, they cherish the home, they cherish the man, and the better the man is, the better they love them. As long as that man takes care of them. As long as that man shows the responsibility of being a man and not a boy. That bad boy shit don't work down here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Okay? Because these women are not looking for boys. They're looking for men. Okay? And, you know, when I'm down here, all right, these women, they treat me like a man is supposed to be treated. Shame I can't get that here in the U.S. I have to travel 5,500 miles south of the border to get that. Okay? And it's sad that that has to happen, that I have to go that far. But it's okay. It's okay. And really, in a way, I wouldn't say all sad. In a way, I'm happy. Because since I stopped dating African American women, started dating other women, other black women of other countries, of other cultures and other nationalities, it's been a whole lot more of an easier ride, all right? Because I don't have to play the role of being a thug, all right? I like being me, a nice guy, Okay? That's what I am. That's the way I was brought up. I was brought up not to run all over my woman. Okay? All right? I was not brought up in a matriarchic house. Okay? All right? Even though my father and my mother, they divorced when I was pretty young. All right? But I know where my father was. He still was in my life. I know where my mother was, of course. All right? My grandparents stepped in mainly, and my grandfather taught me how to treat a woman. And my grandmother taught me those old, this is how you treat a woman like a gentleman. Okay, a gentleman, excuse me, let me get that, rephrase that. I mean, this is how a gentleman treats a woman. You always be a gentleman. Okay, but you can't be a gentleman these days to women of U.S. today. Those women back in the day of my grandmother and my mother's days, they're gone. They died. They went out in the 70s. Okay, now ratchetness is celebrated. All right, and I just choose not to deal with that type of woman. So therefore, yes, I get on the plane. I fly to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, and I'm telling brothers out there to do the same thing. Get that passport. Get that visa. Get on that plane. If you, there's a country, several countries